就呢度係嘛？就20蚊一斤係嘛？20蚊一斤。Hey folks, welcome to another episode of the Clumsy Gardener. So in this section right here, we've got a few things going on. They're all in containers. There's a little curry plant here, mango tree, some herbs. Our dill here, it's like the tallest plant that we have in the garden other than, the mulberry tree. They're doing quite well, but the main thing we got to look at today is what's nestled right in the middle here. Some aloe vera, which has put out a lot of new pups, and today we're going to separate them out and also put on a bit of moisturizer. Aloe vera is a common succulent that can be found in many shops, gardens, and homes. It belongs to a genus that has more than 500 varieties, and not all have medicinal purposes. Its sticky, clear gel is commonly used for burns and various other skin conditions, but is also consumed a lot in health drinks now. So, I just had a quick chat with Mr. Chan, and he was saying people typically buy it for their skin, like I was saying earlier, but also they use it for mouth ulcers, and it's good for digestion as well. But remember, you only really want the gel, not the skin, or the yellow aloe in between the skin and gel found in more mature leaves, as it can be toxic if too much is consumed. Unlike many other succulents, aloe vera doesn't do great with too much sunlight. I put it here to get some gentle morning sun and provide shade for the baby aloe vera, aka Pups. So folks, this right here is the mother plant, and it's put out all these little pups here. Now we could try to take the whole thing out and separate them from the main stem like that, but oftentimes they can also be quite loose, and if you just give it a little bit of a gentle tug, they do separate, and that's not a bad size. Some of these I'll bring to the Grow for Good event, where proceeds from our seedlings sold will go to support the dog shelter, Catherine's Puppies. Details below. I also have some friends that have asked me for some, and I'm happy to oblige. Okay, so we've separated all the pups out. I think it was a lot easier than I thought it would be this time around, and most of them, in fact all of them, have some roots. Some are more formed than others. So I have a couple options here. I could either plant them directly into some pots and just put in some soil that has good drainage. That's the main thing. My other option is to let it dry out a little bit for a couple days. You're letting the part that's separated from the stem itself, that's exposed, to dry out to prevent things like infections or rotting from happening. I'll leave a few of them to dry, especially the ones with less roots. The other ones I'll plant directly into some cactus mix. Once they're in, I pat the soil down firmly to keep the plant upright, and I'll leave it for about a week before watering. I'll also top up the soil of the mother plant and help her stand upright. I've only managed to grow one that flowered, and it was in a 20-gallon container. Let's see how long it takes some of these pups to get that big. Time to moisturize. So, there are two main ways to get to the gel inside, right? So you can either grab a pair of scissors and find a leaf, and then you just cut it, and there you go, and that'll heal over, and then you can just use this, and then you can cut as you go. The other option is to remove an entire leaf. So you just carefully pull at it from the base, and it'll come out, and there you go, and then you can use the whole leaf. So, ta-da! Now let us begin. Using fresh, young aloe vera gel on my skin is something I've been doing since puberty attacked my face with pimples as a teenager. So, yeah, we go way back. So once I cut the spines off the edge, I use either sharp scissors or a blade. I fillet it down the middle, as close to the middle as I can get. Open them up, and I just start applying the gel. As it dries out, I just use my thumbs to push out more of the gel and just keep applying until it's all dry on your skin, and voila, aloe vera face mask, a quick rinse of water, and you're good to go. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna get some cucumber slices for my eyes now and take a nap or something. Anyway, thanks again. Bye guys. So it's been just under a week. We've kept this aloe in the fridge in a bag that we left open. And we sealed the open edges with some foil. And look, they've actually healed up quite nicely and are still quite green. So that's how you can keep them, but we should be using them in the next day or two. So there you go, everyone.